how are you doing? Welcome to episode 3 of Gold Rush. Let's play Gold Rush, the game. So yesterday, or in the last episode, you saw me stop over here with the excavator and a truck full of stuff. Well, now that's all been set up, and I actually realised I forgot quite a bit. So I needed to get an extra hose, one of these, and then I also needed to get a few more buckets, a few more small hoses, and then I also got the multi-adapter for the hose up here, so that we can have multiple hoses coming off one, big one. So now I've got this set up. I've actually been practicing over here, as you can see. That hose probably isn't in the best place, but whatever. Well, the power line, shall I say. But yeah, I've set it up over here, so I'm going to start digging until we get around about 10 ounces. Yeah, so like I said, I've been practicing, and with me using an Xbox controller, it's a lot smoother. And I'll show you what I mean. So I like using this. Hold on a sec. Forgot to put the wash plant on. So yeah, I like using that view because it's a lot easier. Okay, let's see. It's a lot easier to see exactly what you're doing, otherwise you're just randomly guessing. Oh, okay, we need to get more fuel. So let's grab a fuel can, fill the generator up and get to work. So yeah, my goal for today is to get 10 ounces or close to it. I'd accept 5, but if we can get 10 ounces with that, it's going to take a lot quicker than it would if I was digging it by hand, that's for sure. Ooh, why? Oh yeah, I need to open it, don't I? Stupid. Okay, let's fill this up. I have no idea why it didn't fill up that first time. Right, there we go. 100%. Close that. Turn it back on, and then let's go start digging. So I've walked into this several times already by accident because it's dark at the time. But yeah, we got a nice place to dig. It should be pretty deep, we do get quite a bit. And let's start. I'll do a few scoops and then I will do a jump cut to when I get, say, 2.5 ounces. But I'll make sure that I fill up all these buckets that are near the wash plant first. So there you go. So it's pretty hard to get used to it to start off with, but you do get used to it eventually. Trying to find a decent angle. There you go. So if we try it at that view, so you can see the percentage. So I'm not exactly the best at the moment, but that's probably because I got the controls reversed. So let's see. So it looks like most of it goes in. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I need to take it a lot smoother. But before we do that, I'm going to change these controls because it is a pain in the butt. Settings, controller. We want to change the, what is it called? Excavator. So that's what we want. Big arm down by pushing up, big arm up by pulling down. Left by going left, right by going right. That's what we want. And we wanted that's what you want. ISO. And now let's try it. So forwards and backwards. Left, right. Down is up. Up is down. There you go, a lot smoother. Yeah, pitiful amount of dirt, but still getting used to the controls, so. Yeah, there we go. I don't confuse the controls now, so. Okay, so getting quite a good hang of it. Okay, so we'll wait till this one gets 100%, we'll change over and then I will meet you back here once we get either 2.5 ounces or, no actually I'll wait till I fill up all the buckets and then I will bring you back once we've done this first bucket. It does fill up really quick, 41% already, 40, that should take you to 50%. Sorry about that, my phone's on loud, which it shouldn't be. Yeah, the only thing about using the thumb pad is it goes up quite easy, so it's a pain in the butt sometimes, but I'm learning to get used to it now, so. That's about 58%, 59. So what originally was, it only took like 3 scoops to hit the bottom, so I thought I'll relocate it and then start a new episode. So it's nice to actually get digging properly like you're meant to with a when you're a miner. So yeah. So it goes 73 so far. Oh, for some reason it's not working. Maybe I've run out of fuel in my for some reason it's not letting me exit. Right, so it looks like we got no petrol, no water, so let's go refill the water pump. Right, so where is it? Pick that up. That's what we need to refill. There we go. Let's double check down here. Right, we need to refill that as well. And that's the only one, I guess. Okay, so everything's fueled up. Let's get back to it, get 100% on that. Then we can get back to earning gold. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think of my videos, and if you think I should do it so that when I do a video I should do a time lapse, or if you think jump cutting is a better one to do. Oh, why the hell is it jumping out for? That's very strange. Right, I want to check the controls. So exit on, oh, okay, A is exit, B is handbrake. Okay, so let's get to work. Get that off. So again, the majority of dirt inside the wash plant, so it's pretty good. Trust me, when I first done it, the controls were so annoying that I kept tipping everything out into the hole beside it, because I'd done it a bit too close. Right, there we go, 100%. Let's go change the bucket. Oh, look at that, we've also got a bucket full just from standing there. So I wonder if they've got any gold in it as well. Right, let's turn it off for a sec. We go take that bucket over to the wash plant, over to here. Yeah, we bring over the other bucket back over to the wash plant. I've been told that you do actually get gold from under there, so put a bucket near it and it'll collect any gold that you miss, or that gets missed. Right, so that looks good. Let's go take this other one. And once I get back on the digger, I will do a jump cut till when we got the other buckets full. And then I will be back with you for the cleanups. So hopefully we do get extra gold from that bucket up underneath the conveyor belt, or what you want to call it, the chute. So here's hoping. So if you do this and you're a professional excavator user, let me know what you think of the controls of this game. and if you think they could be enhanced to be more realistic, or if you think that they got it pretty dead on. Oh. Let's load this last one up, and then I will be back with you once everything's full up. Okay, also I am back with everything dug up. So we got 3 buckets of gold, hopefully here, and 3 tailings, I believe. So I'll put these in here and see what we can get. Okay, so let's get to doing these. So we got 0.762 of an ounce at the moment. Let's see how much we get from that. So that looks like it got nothing, no gold in there at all. It go up even at 0.1% of an ounce. It could be because I forgot to put the water on there. But I don't know. Right, next one. Just looks like dirt to me. And that looks about the same. And I think this one is the other one as well that I had on there. But wait, I did turn the water on before. And that's the same. 0.01 of an ounce so far. So we got a tiny bit. 0.02 of an ounce, we got that. 0.002. So let's see what we can get for this. So far, we've got 500. Let's see if we can get out to an ounce from that one bucket. So that is an ounce, just over an ounce from that one bucket. Let's see if we can get another ounce. So that'd be 2.4, I think we need to get for another ounce. Yeah, 2.4, 2.5. Yeah, we've got just over an ounce for that. For an ounce from this, we need 3.5. So we're doing pretty good. From them 3 buckets, we got over an ounce on each. Wow, that one's 2 ounces on that. Just under 2 ounces on that last bucket, so that's pretty awesome. Right, let's turn that off. Turn the water off. Let's go run these back, and then we will go into town, sell the gold to make sure we have money for the rent and stuff like that. Let me turn this off first because we don't want it to run out of petrol or fuel or diesel, whatever the hell it is. Jump over the hole. Let's turn that off as well. And this pump. And this one. So yeah, I'm thinking when we get into town, I'm going to buy a few of the sluice box, the hog pan no pumps, put them in the storage area and hire a few people. That way we got gold incoming, so we won't have to worry about that. So I think the stuff we collected in the bucket wasn't gold or mud. I think it is hematite, or whatever you want to call it. The not hematite, the metal stuff that you can sell. Yeah, I think it is that. So I might eventually get one of them to make some extra money from that. but it is not a big loss. It's what, 1,000 a bucket full, and it usually takes 10 bucketfuls to fill up a bucket. And I guess it takes 10 bucketfuls to fill up a trailer, so one bucket full apparently is $1,000. So I'm guessing one trailer full, if it goes by bucketfuls, will be 10,000. But that's only guessing. So it'd be good if we got it. We're not going to go out of our way to buy it just now because we only got just under 4.5 ounces. That should get us around about $5,000, maybe a bit more. So buy 3 hog pan no pumps. Come back here. See if we got any people we can hire. And then make a bit of extra money. So yeah, I will see you when I get back to the claim with everything. Okay, so I'm back. We are in town now. So I did say I'm going to bring you back when we get to the claim, but I thought, well, why not? See me buying a few things. It's always nice to get out the claim, so instead of purely recording videos in the claim, I thought I'd bring you along with me. So yeah, I'm thinking that they actually need to really work on the grip of this vehicle, especially on the dirt, because it causes you to slide really easy if you take it a bit too fast. Which is one thing to say, it's like, well, slow down then, but it's like, what if I don't want to slow down? But yeah, they need to work on the traction, I reckon, quite a bit. So yeah, I just bought 5 of them, so I'll try and hire 5 people. Should I get some of these? No. So I've got $4,000 left. So this is one, yeah, magnetite. I thought it's hematite. You can see how I got mistaken. Hematite, magnetite. So yeah, if we bought that, we'd also have to buy the magnetite separator, because you can't really sell the magnetite without getting that. Well, you can't do it anyways, because you have to put the magnetite you make from there into there, then you have to drive that over to the place where you sell it, and you have to open it up. You can't just take a bucket and drop it in there and sell it separately, which is stupid. But we'll do that when we need to. Should we get more buckets? Yeah. Let's get another 5 buckets. That'd be fun trying to fit it all in. So we've got 5 buckets, 5 hog pan no pumps. Let's go play some Tetris. Trying to fit all that stuff into here is going to be fun. Along with this jerry can I left in there without realising it until just now. So let's put these in first because they're the biggest. And they're going to be a pain in the butt to fit otherwise if we put the buckets in. You chuck them in. Missed it. Get in the truck. The good thing about this truck now that you're there, as soon as you close the back and start up the engine, it locks everything in place. So it could be piled really high and it won't fall out because it's locked in place, which is pretty good. a pretty good feature here. Let's push it back a bit. There we go. Get back there. They really need to do it so you can stack buckets. It's ridiculous. A bucket should have 5 in there. You should be able to pick them up separately. And they shouldn't be taking up nowhere near this much space. Right, there we go. So as soon as I start the engine up, that'll be locked into place. So if there's any other thing, the buckets will be flying around. The hog pans will be bouncing on top of each other, probably jumped out of it by now. Oh. Wanted to do that, not to turn the engine off. So yeah, now that we got all that, that means we can probably hire a few more people, get more money and gold coming in. Well, money going out, gold coming in. And we've also got enough money to last us a few days towards the rent, but towards the loan, should I say. So I will see you back at the claim. Okay, so here we are back at the claim. That was quick. So yeah, once we got all these hog pans out into the storage area and the buckets down near the excavator and wash plant, we go into the caravan, check if there's anyone that wants to work with us, well, for us, and then we will hire them and assign all of them to the hog pans. And as they say, you can never have too many buckets, so let's put these 2 in the van so we can take that down with us, because we don't want to run out of buckets, because buckets equals gold. What I think is they should actually allow you to get bigger buckets, like the you know, that metal bath pan that you use when you first start to pan out the gold. They should allow you to use that to collect pay dirt in there, but for some reason they don't. So we go 4 so far, got 2 more in here. That would actually be really good. You can get like 5 or 6 buckets in there, I reckon, in that bath pan. The bath, yeah, bath pan, or what you want to call it. Because that would actually save a lot of time, a lot of emptying out and refilling of buckets. Be like 3 of them equals 10 buckets or something like that. Right, put that nicely down there. There we go. So before we empty the buckets out, let's go hire a few people. And then after that we will go fill up our jerry can, so when stuff runs out we can just put that straight in there without worrying about running back to the big fuel depot, whatever you want to call it. Right, workers, 0 want to work for me. No one's waiting at the moment, but hopefully that will change soon. We got enough money, so we should be fine. Right, where's that jerry can? There. Right, it's one down to here, fill it up, and then put it back in the truck and go drop off all the buckets to the excavator, and then we'll get back to digging. So I'm thinking tomorrow's episode I'm gonna probably do all digging, or majority of digging. So if you like that kind of thing, then feel free to watch. if you don't, at least you know it's going to be one of them episodes, so you can either watch it in the background of like listening to music, or you can listen to it in the background, or just skip that video and watch another one the next day. Because we're not going to do it that often, because it does get tedious and boring to watch someone just digging up dirt for what, 25 minutes to half an hour, depending on how long I make the video. Or I can just do it in a time lapse. Anyways, let's go put all this down here. It is 4 PM right now, so I might put all this down there, sleep, and then call it a day for the video. And then tomorrow we'll come back to it, hopefully to all these buckets full up. And then I will do a big clean out followed by a big dig. So just get all these here. And then we can count how many exact buckets we have. So from what I saw earlier, we had what, 2 ounces? The maximum was 2 ounces per bucket from one bucket. So imagine if we've got 2 ounces every time from one bucket. Probably get like 40 to 50, no, probably like 20 ounces so far. So if that was 2 ounces a bucket there, that'd be 8 ounces, 16 ounces, 20 ounces, 22 ounces, if every bucket there had 2 ounces in it. But we know that's not the way it happens, or the way it works. Right, so I'm going to leave this down here. And then I am going to go to the caravan. Actually, while we're here, may as well fill up this, because it's getting empty. But yeah, I've actually heard that you can leave this in the thing to fill up over time, and it makes it last longer. But I don't want to do that because you never know what might happen. It might glitch out, it might ruin it, but that's the risk I'm not willing to take. But anyways, if you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you've really enjoyed it, hit the follow button, the subscribe button, and tell your friends about it, because every every subscribe and every like helps me out. So let's sleep, and then I will see you later.